Afternoon. It's the cello. He's back. Right, let's get on with it. So, let's start with a couple of questions. Anyone else's game as glitchy as mine? I've had alpha error codes today. I've had it locked saying your permission for warlords is no longer there. I've fallen through boxes. Anyone else? Drop a comment in the comment section. Also, on that note, if you've been dropping me a comment and I haven't been responding, there's a bloody good reason for that. I can't find the comments. I have no idea where they are, so when I upload it to YouTube, it's called Hades Von Doom, the page, the channel. Drop me a comment there, and then I will respond, because I know where the comments are on there. On Twitch, I haven't a fucking clue. I'll be honest with you. I haven't a goddamn clue. With that in mind, here he is. He's the gasoline general. He's back. I'm gonna go slap some Black Tusk, probably. Possibly, probably. Possibly. So, other questions. Anyone else getting bored of seeing the PTS? I can't be arsed. Can't be arsed if you lot whinging that things are too powerful. How about you just stop pretending that they're more powerful than they are, so you can get them nerfed into the ground, so they're absolute shit and useless, so then no one has a decent new gun to use and they have to still use the old ones. And as for complaining about shields, fucking hell, get a life, son. Get a life. Honestly, get a fucking life. What is it with people in this game? This is a serious question, and I would love people to drop me an answer on this one. Why do people feel like, because they've paid for the same game as you, their opinion's more valid than yours, and they should get rid of all of anyone's fun because, well, you don't like people, you don't like people having a good time. Some people have fun killing people with shotguns. Do I particularly like being murdered with a shotgun? No, I don't. But guess what? It ain't my game. That is not my build. So it's nothing to do with me. It's not cheating. So you've got no grounds. Okay, so you don't like people using in sync. Apparently abusing it in the dark zone, which from what I gather, their idea of abusing it is people use it. That's a bit like saying, oh, people are abusing assault rifles because they're all using them. Absolutely stupid. Skills apparently too strong. They're not. They're always nerfed into the fucking ground. Sorry about the language. And the rant, because it's now turned into a rant video to start with. So, you get the skills nerfed. Pretty much, right? And you always go on about build diversity, which is the absolute funniest of the lot. How can you have build diversity? This is a serious question. When every build that does not tick the boxes of being an all red build, or a build that has just red and blues, you know, because as much as you dislike those, you sort of let them go. So without them being those sort of builds, red builds or blue builds, so no skill builds because they're naughty, how can you have build diversity when you are clearly trying to ruin any build diversity? It's the catch-22. You claim you want build diversity, but then when someone runs a build that doesn't fit your said allotted boxes that you want, get killed! Get killed!
Control point nearby.
So you're not really after build diversity, are you, boys? What you're really after is if you do want diversity, you want diversity in people that are using your builds, which is pretty narcissistic if you think about it. Because what you're really saying is you just want to run around with a mirror going, look, that's my build, my build, my build. That's proper narcissistic, isn't it? I mean, come on. You want to be running around with people using your builds, and because they're your builds, you already know the counters to them. So pretty much, what you want to do is you want to fight people with a disadvantage. And before any of you start giving me that bullshit, say no, you want a proper gunfight. No, yeah, exactly. You want a gunfight because you're better with your gun than people. That's the point. You want it on your terms. And let's while we're there, why don't we just let's apply this to an actual real life situation. So just say this happens. Are you going to go into the dark zone and go, well, I can't use my skills because that means other people will find it unfair that I'm killing them all? Fuck off. You don't care what other people want. You want just what you want. So it is the exact same protocol. I couldn't give a fuck if you don't like a skill build. I'm still going to use it. I mean, the dark zone's boring as fuck anyway, because all you get is the same arse wipes. Now, there are some nice people in the dark zone. There are. But you've got a hell of a lot of people who think that they're great players because they sneak up on you. Shoot you in the back. But apparently, shooting someone in the back, if they're doing a landmark, is acceptable. But going against someone using a skill build in the dark zone isn't acceptable. So I'm just wondering, right, so going against someone who knows you want to fight them, and they're using a skill build is unacceptable. But you sneaking up on them, shooting them when they're busy, is acceptable. So, hold on, if I said that right. So it's not acceptable for a skill build, but even though they know you're coming and they have time to prepare for you. Whereas you sneaking up on someone is acceptable. I mean, maybe call me cynical, but it seems like pretty much what you really want is you want people to well, basically dark zone your way. I mean, I would personally like a dark zone where anything goes. Don't nerf the skills. Don't nerf anyone's DPS build. Don't nerf their hazard protection. Don't nerf their particular brand and skill they like. Turn it into the Wild West, the proper Wild West. And also, making it the Wild West would be more fun if they weren't so bloody small. This is just an idea. They're never going to give you New York by the looks of it, right? Because they just don't want to give you New York. But why can't they just give you an option, right? Where you get the East Mall, because it's connected by this southwest to a dark zone, right? So give you all these, right? Look at this. Honestly, look at the size of that. It's not huge, right? But look at the possibilities. I can see at least another 2 extraction zones could be added. Right, you could have one right there. And you could have like one over here. And if you add that, in fact, actually no. Let's go one step further, right? Have an option where they can change their map to have East Mall, Southwest, the Dark Zone itself, and West. Yes, I'm going to say it wrong because obviously you can hear I'm British, so we say things differently. Potomac Park, right? Give them all of that, right? Look at the size of that Dark Zone. That would equate to about a third of the map. I mean, look at the possibilities you could have there. But if they don't want to give you that, how about they give you like this, and this? Like, nice little block, right? Or, this way, do it this, and this, right? One bigger dark zones, right? And because they've got like missions and all that business in there, look, they've already got the safe houses, some of the safe houses worked out, right? See, these bigger dark zones would mean that if you go in there and you don't want to fight someone, you can still have a good old mooch about. But if you do want a bloody good tussle with someone, you've got more space. You've got more space for you to play like. So if you're a sniper, you've got lots more places to do your cover. If you're a run and gunner, you've got loads of corners that you can just jump out, pounce. If you like to chicken dance and run around, run and gun, you've got all these places. You see? These are all little things, right? And realistically, what you do is you give it an option on their map, right? That if they want to apply that, call it like the Dark Zone Protocol or something. If they want to do it, they click like. They accept. You could have it as a tab up here, like right down here. You could go like Dark Zone Protocol activated, and it activates a bigger Dark Zone. That way, Massive, being as lazy as they are, they don't have to do much, do they? Right? Because everyone will be overpowered in the Dark Zone, whether it be red builds too powerful, tank builds too powerful, and skill builds too powerful. Right? So it will turn into the Wild West. It'll be brilliant. But it'll also be a big enough zone where if you don't want to fight, you can run away, you can hide. And with that in mind, rant over. Which, by the way, if anyone does happen to be a PvP player and watch this and disagree with anything I say, feel free to drop us a comment. I don't care. I'll happily talk to you about it. I really do. I don't mind. But I'm just saying, dark zones need to be bigger for the people who want the dark zone. Because look at this. It's tiny. The Division dark zones were massive. Because on top of all that, they had underground as well. Just let people, if they want to fight like that, let them fight. If they don't force them to. Give them other options. I know they really want the New York because of how big the map is, but yeah, come on, boys, give it up. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. But with that in mind, right, let's get back to it. Let's do something. I've got a lot of what's it called? Control points still to do. Now I've deliberately left these control points because, well, realistically, on the actual league, well, not the league, because we've got no more leagues coming on this particular season, but on this season rerun, we've got bugger all left that they're giving us. No, honestly, look. Sorry about this rant. If anyone's thinking, bloody hell, he is really having a rant this time. It's true. But look, right, Guardians unlocks in 4 days. Right, that's it. Last thing we've got on this season, right? And apparently, according to this season, we've got 7 weeks. 7 weeks, 4 days. So once Guardians finishes in 1 week and 4 days, leaving us 6 weeks, we have got 6 weeks of nout. Absolute nout. So the only thing we'll have then is grinding all of our stuff, getting ready for like 2 months, making sure that we have absolutely everything ready for when we spend it all updating our gear, because they've sort of said June 8th for some of it, like countdown and all that business, but they still have not actually confirmed that season 9 is coming with it. So we could get all that on in June 8th, and then we could still have another month or even 2 months before we get the season. So it's bad. So what I'm going to do done the bank. I love that. I love that mission. I really do. I love DCD as well. I'll tell you one thing though. They're getting really, really stingy on the old droppage of the exotics, I've noticed. Which, from what I gather, during the PTS, they said you need a lot of exotic components to fully get your expertise levels up. I think someone said 110 exotic pieces. That's a shocking amount. I mean, that really is. That is shocking. What's the daily project? Oh, Tomb's not going to happen. Right. Rant over. Let's get to it. Oh, control points. You know what? Sod it. I'm gonna do a few control points, one after the other. If it's a control point, I'm doing it. I'm going for those tactical data bits. I think I'll keep it on challenging because because that makes it more fun. Because if I want it on number 4, I have to do another said piece to get it to activate the level 4. Whereas if I just go on heroic, they're all heroic, and I'm like, really? No. It's so much fun when you just be running around and go, you know what? Sod it. I'm hitting this convoy. I'm knocking that one up to level 4. I mean, I'm hoping they do something with the XP system, because apparently it's really expensive. You know, I don't mind like all the other pieces. It's the exotic bits, because they've had months, well, over years, where they'd give us sod all exotic pieces, but now they're going to give us loads, but they're going to take more than what we can hold to fully do it. So they're upping it to 100, but they'll need 110. A new faction would be good. We've got, like, realistically, the cleaners and the outcasts are both fire ones. Or even the true sons are getting more fiery now, where a lot of their stuff sets you on fire. How about a level 5 control point? And in order to get to level 5, what you've got to do is you've got to complete like 5 level 4s in a row without being downed or without being killed. And if you do that, you can activate the level 5 protocol. And this level 5 will be legendary. Or even call the level 6 legendary and level 5 hunters, or the other way around. Yeah, you have to do the legendary you have to do 3 legendary control points to unlock the hunters. And you'll have, like, I don't know, you'll have 1 control point and there'll just be 3 of them. And that's it. You'll have 3 hunters in the control point for 1 person. And then obviously, just to make it that much more fun, it will scale for every person you add. They'll add 3 extra hunters. So if you had a 4-man, there'd be 12 hunters. Just to really fucking get it. And obviously, hopefully, have them as aggressive as absolute buggery, proper aggressive, but at the same time really, really tactical. like if they were like proper tactical as well.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, coming conveniently right where I am.
I can give you cover.
Sleeping Giant is an interesting control point. It was. It's one of those ones. You can find that with Sleeping Giants.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
It was one of those ones where there was. I did this control point by mistake because it wasn't actually meaning to use the control point. What it was is I was looking for a backpack trophy. As you do. Go looking for a backpack trophy, end up doing a control point. Run away, something. Oh. Also, they keep giving me outcast tactical data, right? Which, fair enough. But I don't need it.
Supply room access.
Like, every week.
Locked.
They give me outcasts. I'm full, mate.
Thanks for showing up. You really saved us back there.
I didn't really do much, man. I just came in and kicked a bit of ass. I mean, okay, aces and eights. Wow, look at that. I mean, seriously, that is. Right, if that was a level 4, I'd be like going, okay, fair enough. That's bloody good, right? But that's a level 3 control point, and that is god rolled. You know, I'm not after any aces and eights because I've got enough. But I'm having that just for the purely for the fact that, well, it's absolutely god rolled. I mean, I might as well. I hate wasting god rolled items. I mean, sometimes they're really crap, and I just can't be asked to keep them. But that was good enough that I had to keep it. Sometimes you get that one piece that you're like, you know what? I have no desire to use it, but it's that good. I can't with any conscience delete such a beautiful piece. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it. I'm a hoarder. I will hoard that.
Nearby hostage situation detected.
I'll be there in a couple of weeks' time, moaning I've got no space, but I will have that beautiful piece. So, you know. Right, where's another control point? Okay. Oh, we'll do Toxic Alley as well, no? No, we might as well just do control points we actually need at the moment. Navy Hill. Navy Hill. On that, I'm sure that's that nice easy one. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Yeah, that is actually. That's that nice easy one. Sure, that's the one with the house. That's where the one of the, I'm sure it was a side mission was there. Sure of it.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Yeah, it is, because the other one's Navy Plaza, isn't it? But yeah, it's Navy Hill. This one's a nice... This one can be a really nice control point. I mean, it's even better when the big old drone comes for you as well. I mean, a lot of time I don't even notice the drones there until my turret decides, you know what, let's take a pot shot at it. And by the time you realise that your drone's done it, well, your turret's done it and attacked the drone, that drone's already doing like, oh, alright then. You want to fight? You got one. Oh my god, man. Sneaky, sneaky. He monkey.
Reinforcements incoming.
See? Look, this is what I mean, right? Look at that. Fire. Everyone's using fire.
Hostiles guarding location.
No one is actually sure how the fire was killing me that quickly. I mean, yeah, I know the fire burn is quite deadly, but come on. And why all of a sudden did the True Sons use fire so much? It's outcasts. Constantly. The fuck? See? This is what pisses me off, right? When they run a PTS. They run a PTS, right? And it ruins your fucking game. I'm not on fucking PTS and it's ruining the fucking game. Absolute fucking shocking.
Detected. Guarded by hostiles. Heavily armored hostile detected.
And so they really need to, before they start adding any new content, they really need to sort out the fact that their fucking PTS that only PC players can actually take part in ruins everyone else's game because they're so fucking lazy. I don't know why it's so difficult for them to keep the PTS problems away from us console players. Or even, here's an even better thought, how about run a PTS, right? And the PTS actually runs smoothly.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
This city belongs to its
I mean,
people.
3 phases of PTS, that's just a nifty set, that is. Because the problem is, for example, by time I get to actually have a go on Countdown,
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
that thing's going to have been cut, pasted, and just generally morphed into something else completely different to what was the actual original intention. So, as bad as the mode looks, which I'm going to play the living shit out of anyway, sorry about the language if anyone is offended, I do apologise. Rants coming, plentiful rants these days. I feel like they're giving me more and more things to rant about. But like some of the ones on the PTS, they have ran the absolute. They've ragged that countdown load already. Where even though I know it's not going to keep all their data, the point is, by the time countdown comes out,
Detected.
they will already have it down to a fine art. Where if they get their team, right, they're going to be rinsing that. They will be farming and not even trying. They will farm countdown
Hostile detected.
and you'll be there going, like, okay. Although that being said, I'll only be farming it probably for the credits because they've already decided that they're nerfing the amount of loot we get. Don't get it. No one said they wanted less loot. They just said they wanted less shit loot. There is a huge difference.
Guarding location nearby.
And plus, considering like with the expertise system, and you need like realistically to give loads of junk away. I wouldn't be moaning if I need all those materials that I'm getting too much loot. And one of them said, "Oh, you haven't got time to check it." Well, don't check it. Pick up everything.
Incoming backup request.
You examine your loot you've got after you've
Supply room
died.
access unlocked.
Just pick it all up and then sort through the crap later.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded
Because
by hostiles.
I think there's going to be a donate all button. So if it's rubbish, just donate it straight away. Get rid. You see that? This control point is given absolute crap. That's why it gets all deleted. You see, if that was once a new expertise system, I'd donate all that rubbish. All that muck would be donated. Every single bit of it. I've got masks. Nope, don't need them. Don't need that one. Taxi graveyard.
Hostiles. Guarding location nearby.
It's a pretty good control point, but I don't go to it much because I'm pretty sure that usually on my map especially, it doesn't seem to get taken back over a lot. I mean, the crash site gets taken over all the time. What else gets taken over all the time? I'm trying to remember the names. Taxi Great, no. What's it called? Crash site. Solar farm, always. That one, you can guarantee on a weekly basis solar farm will get taken over.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Okay. I out myself. I see a big guy. I've got to. See? Couldn't help myself. I had to attack the big guy. You just can't. It's almost like I just can't leave well alone. Hello? This is weird, eh? I don't usually attack it from this angle. I mean, usually I actually come straight in the front door. I would like to see some exotic skills, like a shotgun drone and a poison seeker mine. You know, one that's as strong as those guys on the Federal Emergency Bunker. That thing, that bloke that throws that poison at you that just kills you. I'd also like to be able to have two drones active at the same time. Yeah, like the drone operators, you'll see them. They got like two drones. Love that. And also, these are only little things. But I'd love to be able to go running in somewhere, double SMG or double assault rifle, or assault rifle in the right LMG, and just go in and terminate style, running in.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I think that would be awesome. You know, just go running in. Yeah, have some of that. That's not all fine. Keep repairing you. The ironic thing is I took that down. Yeah, exotic skills, like maybe they could be just like exotic variations of what you've got, and maybe they'd be that good that you would have to give up something for it. Like, I don't know, give a weapon, so you can have the two skills and one weapon.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Or the exotic skill could be that good that you can't have like chest gear as well. Maybe it could be cast like, or maybe it could be part of exotic builds. Like whole exotic gear sets. If they want people to farm for stuff, give them a gear set that allows them to to run 2 exotic weapons at the same time. You'll have people thirsting over that like mad.
Return next.
Heavily armored hostile
It'll
detected.
probably be for this game the biggest thirst trap you've ever seen in your life. Being able to run, for example, 2 pieces. But just to make everything individual, what I'd do is I'd call it the blank canvas, where first of all you get all your set pieces, and then maybe then you've got to decide what talents you want on each of it, and well, the talent is blank canvas, so or something like the painter's you could call it the painter's palette or something. You envisage that build the way you want it. Everything about that build will be for you. I'd love to go back to the days where you could have a talent on your mask, your knee pads, your gloves, the lot.
Supply room access unlocked.
Just be so much more fun.
We appreciate everything you do, Agent. Thanks for all your help.
Don't mind me, sunshine. I'm just picking up materials. I'll go see what my loot is in a minute. That tamper-proof used to be part of the hardwired gear set, which I think I think gear sets should go to up to a 5-piece, or a 5 or 6-piece. Whereas, for example, if you run it as a 5-piece, you get a different 5-piece bonus to the other 5-piece bonus. So if you run all like, for example, this is what I'd do. If I ran these, say 1, 2, and then these 3, I'd get a different brand bonus to these 3. But what I would do is that if you ran both of them as the 5-piece, you still wouldn't get both. You had to choose one or the other. It would make a hell of a lot of difference in your build. I think gear sets, like gear sets themselves, not branded gear sets, but the actual gear sets should go back up to 5-piece for its full potential. Look at that. Everyday carrier, which they're getting rid of that, those people abusing the exploit of the thing, but everyone's mentioning efficient. No one's mentioning perfectly efficient, which is even worse. But me. I'll happily mention it like that, because I will. Right, more control points done. I was reading about some of the season 9 stuff. I mean, it sounds quite interesting. I'm sure I originally read something where they claimed to start with it was going to be hunters. It was going to be about the hunters, and now all of a sudden, I'm hearing it's going to be the True Sons, and that apparently Schaefer's in a coma, and he's no longer a bad guy. But he's in a coma, so he can't do anything. That sounds quite interesting. Right, let's do some more control points. See, hold on, look, I've got all that cleared now. All that cleared. Right, let's just clear this whole bit here. So, toxic alley. But yeah, I heard they're it's going to be true sons. Interesting. I mean, I'd prefer a whole new faction, but at this point, any new content.
Detected. Nearby location.
Like most people, I think most people like me can agree, even if the new content sucks, it's going to get rinsed. Because you're going to be there going, well, this is all the new stuff I've got, so I'm going to rinse the living daylights out of it. Oh my god, though, I am going to rinse Countdown. Is this? Oh dear.
This is Conway, leader of the cleaners. No other group in this city is as well prepared as we are. We have fuel, infrastructure, and power. Together, we save the city.
Agent requesting backup. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Boys need to stop thinking that you and your bloody axe can sneak up on people.
Access key detected. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
That it was a load of rubbish. Are you actually saying? Surely I can't have used. Are you all serious? Just used all the XP boost. Nope. Good. I was gonna say I thought that, hadn't it?
Reinforcements incoming.
Yeah, I think I was on level 2013, and it's usually 15 levels you get the boost for, so I think I've got like 6 or 7 levels left, and that is it, until all my XP boost is gone. And then I won't be getting any more XP boost until, well, the new season. I did save myself wanting to be on over 2000 shade level by the time the season ends. I probably could have been further, but I have been spending a lot of time doing Gears of War, Devil May Cry. By Gears of War I don't just mean one, I've been doing Gears of War 2, 3, 4, Judgment, 5. There's even now Gears Tactics, and once I've finished doing Gears Tactics as well, I might even go right back and do some classic Gears of War as well. Then I've got Devil May Cry 5, I'm currently doing a bit of Elden Ring as well. I've got Resident Evil 3 to do a few more playthroughs on. I love going against Nemesis. I've actually got Far Cry 6 as well. I haven't finished all of that. Well, what to do? A lot of games to go through. And to be honest, I just don't think I've got enough hours in the day to do all the games I want to. I think I need to take a week off. No, I'll probably take 2 weeks off to be able to do all the games I want to. Yeah, I probably need 2 weeks off solid to do all the games I want to do. Actually, I've also got, when I bought the season pass, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon as well. Got that to do.
I'll cover you!
Oh, get my ass handed to me there.
I'll wreck you! Can't get a shot off! Damn it! Not now!
hostiles detected.
Now, if they're saying stupid things, they're nearly as bad as the rogue agents. Oh, those rogue agents always make me laugh. They say, I don't want to hurt you as they're trying to kill you. Really? What do you want to do? Just cuddle me to death? I've always thought that with rogues, I reckon rogues are almost like trainee hunters, where the hunters have gone like, nah, boys, you just ain't good enough to be a hunter yet. Don't you dare call yourself a hunter, boys. You ain't earned those stripes yet, son. These are badge of honor, son. You boys are a disgrace to the hunter name. Maybe that's what they are, or maybe they're even an entirely different faction, which would just, I mean, maybe it'd be fun if you could have, rogue control points. I like that idea of rogue control points. Actually, do you know what? That would make a new leveling system. Level 5 would be rogues. Level 5 control point rogues. Now, bit I can't decide at the moment is, would I have hunters as a level 6, or would I have legendary as a level 6? I think I'd go legendary level 6 and hunters level 7, which would be the final. Like, this would be the grade A control point. I'd probably make it where there's only certain control points as well. Pretty much what I'd do is I'd make it that one control points that give you a tactical disadvantage. There's the one attacking it. Where it's a lot harder for you to break into it. Sounds like he's actually tried to fuck me. He really does. All that bloody heavy breathing, it's like, yeah, don't breathe, son. Stop heavy fucking breathing near me. You little bastard. Mella. A popular TV show which I'm not going to name, just in case it's a copyright infringement. Nice. If I check out the loot, and there.
Supply room access unlocked.
Anything decent? No, 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 No. Okay. None of it was decent. Well, that was decent anyway, but I've got a fair old bit of loot to... Not a fair old bit, a bit of loot to go through, let's have a look. Right. Nope. Shot. It's not perfect, but I'll have it. Got an idea for that. Not even bothering. Right, he was a boss, so hopefully he's gonna drop me some good shit. That was rubbish. Level 4 as well. See, this I think is why people don't do level 4 control points, because the difficulty wasn't really much different, truthfully. It was more the fact that it's more of a pain in the ass because they do send more stuff, right? But they're going to send more stuff at you. I really think they need to work on loot. I mean, oh, I love that. Look at that. Fuck your... something. I just...
Detected. From the
Oh,
control point.
fuck you, we are
Proximity.
armed. Love it. Right. Next control point. Bloody hell. Oh, so I've got this little corner done here. Could do that control point, but that's actually for a purpose. Whereas right now I'm just doing. I think I'm just doing control points for the sake of. I want the tactical data. Is resources. Field recon data is what I'm after. I'm gonna get to me before I start optimizing any more builds and that. I'm gonna try and get to 500. Haunted house. Okay, why not? Might as well go to.
Civilians in danger. Incoming backup request.
I don't usually at the moment help people out because that looks a bit. Well, it looks like something it shouldn't. But well, for example, they may not want to be on my stream. They may be like, absolutely not. Don't you dare think you can. Because they're lucky if they do talk, they're not. I'll hear it, the stream won't. So at least they've got that, but the other thing is I find a lot of time when I join someone else's group, you know, sometimes I get their glitches and that. Those are glitches I just really do not want. Okay. Yeah. How am I at the haunted house? Oh my god. These assholes activated the bloody haunted house. I hadn't even got to the haunted house. And just some assholes attacked me.
Reinforcements en route.
I don't know if anyone else notices, but when you're on like a season, always guaranteed during most of the season now that there will be something going around that always ends up interrupting your if you're trying to do all control points. Always someone that turns up sticking their nose in where they bloody shouldn't. Okay, so far I got bullets going through there. I mean, because that's always a logical thing. That is hell of a shot with a grenade launcher. I've got to say, that is impressive. It's even more impressive than the fact that my skills choose not to work. It's like, yeah. Oh my god, man, fuck off. Don't give a fuck about your fucking shit over there. Oh right, is that the shot? Yeah, that's a shotgun. It's got better distance than a rifle, okay. My mistake. Didn't realise. See, once again, those shotguns just seem to work better than a rifle, but still. There's a chance people are going, oh, you're just talking out your ass. But no, honestly, if you watch how good their shotguns are versus your rifle. Yeah, your rifle is usually better, but the point is, their shotgun is better than it should be. And their grenade launching skills make yours look like you're a fucking amateur. Even if you're really good with your grenade launcher. They make you look like a bloody newbie that's only had the game like 2 days.
Oh, fuck! Company on my front!
I'm sure he's jumped like a bunny then. I'm gonna have to watch back the playback afterwards, but pretty sure he jumped like a bloody bunny. Is that those shotguns again? Probably. The shotgun being so much more accurate than they really should be.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I know some people like to speed run their control points. I don't. Let's get them done. Let's get them done.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
The aid's coming from somewhere. Okay, last time I checked, I believe we've killed everyone, right? But who's not dead? Seriously,
Come here. I've got new contracts.
who the hell's not been? Who the hell's not been killed? What? Oh my god! Am I gonna have to wipe again? I have to wipe, aren't I? See? Things like this annoy you. Like, look, we killed them all, apparently. But someone's not dead. So, because someone's not dead, Can't finish on. Let's just check. Yeah, look. There you go. We're attacking control point, apparently. No, we were defending the control point, but still, let's not split heads there.
They're coming at us from cover. Is that it? Thank God.
Listen, there will be more fights ahead.
As we can see, another glitchy. Look. Apparently, according to this control point, it's not been done. I mean, we killed everyone. Enemy leader neutralized, all forces done, but because it's not registering it. So for some reason it's not registering. Probably got one more bad guy to kill. But I've got to go find this bad guy. He'll probably be in the next district. Just need to find one enemy. I reckon that's what it is. It's just one enemy. There you go. Look at that. What the actual. Yeah, I stopped myself just went there. What the actual hell was that all about?
Supply room access unlocked.
Hold off Chuckles. Our control point.
Any mercy!
Asshole.
Hey! That was the last one!
Better move on.
Dude, let's go get some supplies, boys. I ain't supplying you. Right, for all this time they kept me waiting, there better be some bloody good loot there. So, nope. Nope. No. No. And no. Oh crap. Hey guys, I'm off ski. You go look after this control point that I did. I'll see you lot in a bit. I've got another one to do. Where are we off to now? Ivy Tunnel? Yeah. Let's do Ivy Tunnel as well. Jesus Christ. Shade level 8,000. Fucking hell, man. Well fucking done. Well done. That is some grinding tough. Fuck, man. Jesus. I know that other people have probably done more. But it's been a while since I've seen someone with that high a shade level. Bloody good on you. That's some commitment, that's all. That's a hell of a lot of grinding. That's some straight up grinding, that is. That puts a G in grinding. That really does. Congratulations, man. Seriously, that is really good, that is. You know, I'll be honest with you, I've always been doing the Division 2, but I was doing it less because the uncertainty.
Reinforcements incoming.
Plus, I had all these new games. Doing like Gears where, I'll be honest, I was a Gears fan back from the very first one. Although realistically I was a fan of it, but it wasn't my first Gears game I played, if that makes any sense. Oh, naughty, sneaky little medic. Yeah, take you down. And one that goes like something like the Battlefield game as well, when you'd actually have when you're using a sniper rifle, you'd press the hold to stop the ref. That used to make me laugh all the time. Especially when sometimes it took too long and you'd have to stop holding his breath and then you'd have to redo it. One more guy. Let's go.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Might as well collect some ammo.
Incoming hostiles detected.
But on some control points, that's what for some reason I completely forget to do. I don't get the ammo, so I'm there running out of ammo going, where do I get ammo from? It's like, well, just there, mate. There's always an ammo box somewhere, and a lot, 9 times out of 10, I get so distracted with just killing people on it, I forget to use a bit of sense and think, well, hold on, I'll get some more ammo. I mean, this is actually realistically, if you had like a level 5 control point or level 6 or something, 5, 6 or 7, in a way, you had to use more cover and tactics. Hide. All those top ledges there would be an absolute nightmare because you could have like a sniper contingency up there.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
All right! I got one!
Hostile broadcast picked up.
All that ammo.
Is that the last one?
How is everyone?
Supply room access unlocked.
Tough fighting.
Hello, Aces 8. Is that a mask? Yeah, look at that. Nowhere near as good. Believe. Well, a lot of materials though. I'm getting to pretty much my cap. Which not a problem really, because you get your weekly cash that you can use some of it on, but no.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna do this control point as well. Ooh, the nest. Okay, cool. Right. I think what I will do this weekend at some point, I'm gonna do the whole. I'm gonna do every single control point in New York. I hope some of you will come and join with me. But actually, if you want, open invitation. If anyone wants to come chat shit, send me a message on Xbox. And what we'll do is we'll keep it on challenging. But what we'll do is we'll do things to make every single one of them heroic. And so we'll do 8 all. I think there's 8, yeah. I think there's like 8 control points. We'll do them all on heroic and just compare how bad the loot can be, or see how good it is. Because I've rolled with some
Friendly
people,
combatants nearby.
and their loot is like, I'm sat there going, wow, that is a beautiful piece of armor. I rolled with this one group where they might as well have called it Midas. Not reverse Midas, actual Midas, because it was something else. The loot was just that good. I was in awe of how good the loot was, but at the same time, sort of felt sorry for him really as well. Because, in a way, it's good to have bad loot. I don't buy one, because I don't want. always want the most amazing loot, right? God, that'd get boring. It actually get really difficult as well. If I was getting like perfect loot all the time, I'd have to start writing. I'd have to start getting charts out, comparing each bit on its own individual merits versus the probability of me actually using it. And then after I've discovered the probability, I'd have to think to myself, what would be the probability of actually getting a piece just as good in another set, so it's a chance of recurring. I'd be sat there going, bloody hell, I'm doing more maths than I'm doing in the maths coursework. I'd be sat there going, bloody hell. And in case anyone is actually concerned about the maths comment, I'm doing redoing maths as an adult because did not pay enough attention in school.
Heavily armored hostile.
Spent too much time, well, realistically studying for other subjects. But yeah, if I had too much decent loot, it'd be bad because I'm a hoarder as it is. I'll hoard bad gear. If I had good gear, I think I'd need like 12 characters. I've only got one at the moment because as much as a hoarder as I am, I'm not that bad, but because the loot's not good enough. But if it was perfect gear, oh my god, I'd need a new character every single day.
Contacts.
Because if I was getting that sort of quality loot all the time, I'd be rinsing. You would though, wouldn't you? If you had again that good
Civilians in
loot.
distress. Heavily armored hostile detected.
I think the biggest problem I find with loot is 90% of the time, even if I know I'm not going to use it, I'll be sat there going, yeah, but I might. 2 weeks from now, I may have a build idea that needs that exact piece. Or, I might have a build in mind 8 months from now. I need that exact piece, even though I could probably pick it up again. But I'll be like, no, I've got to keep it now. And then I'll be wondering why I've got no room in my stash. You sat there with like 12 tardigrades.
Civilians in danger.
Why have I got thinking, yeah, I could do with space, but no, I can't get rid of that.
I need to reload, okay?
Terrible for hoarding. Honestly, I'm absolutely shocking for hoarding. I just can't help myself. I mean, I hoard
Supply room access unlocked.
a lot of gear, but exotics I'm terrible for.
Incoming backup request.
There we go. also find now that I'm sort of actually quite bad for just the amount of actual pieces I carry with me on a daily basis. I mean, what am I up to at the moment? I'm 90. I'm like 60% of what my actual capacity I'm allowed to carry is. I mean, probably not using most of it, but you know what? I'm gonna. There we go. Got all these field proficiency caches. Just can't help myself. I even started ordering them now. Won't bloody open them for ages and then be sat there going, deleting 60 items in one go.
Civilians in distress.
Leap down. Let's have a look at the loot. Oh, I'm not even bother.
Much worse without you.
I'm trying to find at the moment like the proper god-rolled mods. I would love god-rolled, some more god-rolled protection from elites. I've got like 113%er. I think I got that on a legendary mission. I've redone legendary missions and none of them have turned up. But, 30, a couple of 13%ers, I'd be like, thank you. With that in mind, cheers for watching. This is your boy Cello signing out. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.